Yo, what's up guys? So in today's video, I'm going to be going over 5 tips and tricks to help you guys rank up in Ranked Arena. Now I hope these tips will help you guys improve in any rank, whether you're still in the placement matches or if you're in Pred. I feel like these tips can help you out from any rank. But before I start the video, I want you guys to join my Discord, because my Discord is a good place to LFG, which means looking for a group to find teammates to play with, to have more fun. It's just a chill place to just chat with arena players, Apex players in general. So if you guys can join that, that would mean the world to me. Be sure to follow my Twitch as well. I will be streaming in the near future. So if you guys can check that out, that would mean the world to me. But yeah, without further ado, let's start the video. Hope you guys enjoy. Alright, so my first tip is going to be to main one legend. So this is because, you know, everything that you do is going to be from muscle memory. So if you're a Wraith, right, you phasing is going to be muscle memory. If you're used to playing Rampart, then you're not going to have that instinct in you when you need to phase because you're way too used to playing a different legend. And that's why maining one legend is going to be really effective for you, because you're going to be able to master that legend. You're going to be able to play really good with that legend when compared to if you're playing 5 different legends at the same time. Are you sure you can really use those 5 legends, all 5, to their best potential? Which is not really possible, or it's not really effective, because if you're a Pathfinder main, you're gonna know all the grapples for all the maps. You're gonna be able to get the crafting medals, the bin for the heals. You're gonna be able to, you know everything about how to use Pathfinder. When if you use 3 legends like Lifeline, Gibby, Rampart, then it's gonna be hard for you to know all the grapple spots, or know when to buy gold bag, when to not buy gold bag, when to res or not to res. And you get my point. Meaning one legend will give you muscle memory, and it'll help you perfect that legend and play really good with that legend. But in case your 3-stack or your solo queue teammates do take your main, I do recommend getting used to playing maybe one extra legend that has a similar playstyle. For example, if you're playing Pathfinder, maybe try to main Horizon or Octane as well, because those playstyles are very similar. And that's why I really recommend that you main one legend, but also have one legend as a backup, so you know you can play that legend if your teammates do take your main. My second tip is to find a 3-stack. Now this is gonna be probably hard for a lot of you guys, because a lot of you guys probably don't have any teammates and you're stuck solo queuing. Well, there's actually really easy ways to find teammates. There's a lot of ways, such as my Discord, other LFGs like the Renz's Discord, the Global Apex Discord, even Xbox or PlayStation LFGs, where you can just make a post, find people to play with, and play with them anytime. There's even Twitter, TikTok, so many other ways to find people to play with, and this is really recommended because solo queue will only get you so far. By carrying your teammates, you might be able to improve your own individual skill. But is this really your skill? By you having to lose certain games that you would usually win with a 3-stack just because of your solo queue teammates that are plat while you're Pred is just unfortunate. There's nothing you can do about it, and it's frustrating, and I understand that as a solo queue player myself. And that is why you need to find a consistent 3-stack. Because by 3-stacking, you're going to have comms, you're going to know who's low, where the people are, instead of pings, which can sometimes get really confusing because your teammates will ping something that they thought was something, but it was actually not. And having a 3-stack is also, I think it's just funner for the game. It's fun when you're playing, when you're actually talking to someone as you're playing, because usually when I'm solo queued, I find myself getting angry at my solo queue teammates and, not really enjoying solo queue and just really hoping that I get good teammates, or hoping that I can clutch this 1v3, which is honestly frustrating. And I feel like finding a 3-stack will help your skill as a player, because you're not going to have to rely on luck to have good teammates, and you're going to be able to rely on your teamwork and the way your team can play off different strategies, head glitches, etc. My third tip is to get used to certain guns that you're always going to use. So you should have a general idea on your mind if you're going to be using the blue Mozam the first round and get a battery, or you're going to be getting a Volt first round. You should have that generally mapped in your mind, because if you're switching throughout weapons, you're not going to be able to have muscle memory on the recoil of those guns, which is going to be really important to control your aim, be able to track better. Because if you're using the 30-30 the first round, it's more consistent, or it's more essential that you have better tracking compared to a Volt, which is a it's not a semi-auto gun, right? So you're gonna be able to, it's automatic gun. You're gonna be able to shoot without having to track as much, which is why having the mindset of I'm gonna get the Volt first round and then get the Hemlock the second round and try to get the Devo the third round. Like, if you have a memory of that, you're gonna be able to manage what you buy better, which is also another big tip, because I feel like I see a lot of people not using their materials in the best way. They might spend all their crafting getting their favorite gun to purple when they could have got it to blue, but gotten 3 bats and 2 frags, and could have become like, that might have become a game changer for how you play and how you can perform. Because some people, I see a lot of people don't really buy frags, and I think that frags are really important, because if you guys know air nading, that can come really clutch, because if you do hit an air nade and if you hit someone for like 100, that can be a game changer, because 2 100s you can literally knock someone. And if you can find the good grenade spots that can guarantee you damage with those nades, that's gonna be really important. And this is connected to maining a gun, because in my general mind, I know I'm gonna be getting the Volt first round, the Hemlock the second and third round, and then I'll be getting probably a R tier 1 or a Devo in the 4th and 5th round. I know what I'm gonna buy, so I can manage my money well. I know in certain situations when I do have a lot of materials, I know what to buy. If I don't have as many materials, I know I'm gonna probably get a white Volt if I can't afford a blue Hemlock, and get a cell. Or I know what to do in those certain situations, while people who just switch around what they buy, like they buy a 30-30, like, you know what I mean, right? They don't know what to do in certain situations when they don't really have many materials, which is going to be important. Managing your money, managing your materials, it's going to help you to play better, because you're going to have more things to work with. Alright, and another tip is to control your anger. Now, obviously, this is not the easiest thing to do, and it might seem really obvious, but it's actually really important, because I see a lot of solo queue players, or a lot of players in general, think that it's over after being 2-0'd. Like, if you're getting 2-0'd, like, you think to yourself, okay, I'm not winning against these guys are too good. But I know a lot of times where I thought that, and I didn't give up, and I was able to 4-2 the enemy. You know, it's those situations that are the most clutch, and I feel like a lot of the time when I'm 2-0, I end up 4-2ing the enemy and getting like big points off them, because I beat a team with a better MMR than me. So don't think it's over after certain games. Don't like, just because you got 2 losses in a row doesn't mean that you're gonna like, don't be mad, or don't be like angry at your teammates after 2 bad games. That might have just been unfortunate. That might have been a bad map. Who knows? Don't give up after a few losses, or don't give up after a certain tie, like 2-0 or something like that. And I recommend that you take a break after 3 losses. So 3 losses, I think 3 is the point where it's like, okay, 3 losses, you played 3 matches and you played god awful in all 3, then take a break. That's the best choice. Reset your mind, go watch some YouTube, go watch some Netflix, whatever, right? Just take a break, take a mental settle, and then you can come back to play after a few hours. And I feel like that's gonna make you play way better when you can control your anger. And yeah. And I also forgot to mention this, but for the legends, there's gonna be 3 legends that I highly recommend that you guys try to play, because these legends are gonna be the best for solo queue and just playing in general, but especially for solo queue. So Pathfinder, Octane, and Horizon, those 3 are very similar playstyles, and they're going to be really good because they're all aggressive. You can push off a certain damage. Unlike if you're maining Lifeline, it's hard to push off. Like, if you hit someone for 180, it's hard to push off that damage as a Lifeline, because you're a support character. You're supposed to stay back and res. While if you're a Path, you can instantly grab onto them, quickly kill them, and instantly back up as well. And that's the same for Horizon, Octane. It's really easy for you to play aggressive with those characters, which is really important, because Arenas is an aggressive game. It's a 3v3 fighting game mode. So being able to push when you need to and back up when you need to is going to be perfect and so important. So my 4th tip is going to be have a lot of map knowledge. What I mean by this is know what head glitch spots to play on certain maps, know what grapple spots to play on each map, and basically just understand the map well, because in certain situations, you're gonna be in a really handy spot if you know the map well. For example, if you know a certain head glitch on the left side that a lot of people fall for because they don't see you or they don't know the head glitch, or like a rat spot that not many people know about, and you can rat on the enemy and kill them, that's gonna help you a lot, because that's basically a free 100 damage or a free knock, which is gonna help you get that extra round, get that extra win. It's gonna help you guys rank up. You know, I posted a few videos on some map guides, and I will be posting more in the future, but knowing the map well, knowing the grapple spots, is gonna help you just play more fluently, play with your team better, have more communication, because you know where the people are most likely to be, where the enemies are most likely to go in certain situations, and you can counter that if you know the map well. Alright, so my last tip, it might seem really obvious, but try to get to that next tier, the next rank as much as possible, because that's going to help you in the next season, or split. So what I mean by this is placement matches are actually determined by your past rank. So if you are Masters or Pred, you're automatically going to be placed Plat 1 in the placement matches. And that's going to be different for other ranks. For example, I think if you hit Diamond last season or Split, you're going to get placed Plat 4. So if you can like finish like Diamond 2, even if it's not Masters and you're gonna get the same badge, getting to Diamond 2 is gonna help you later on in the next season, because it's gonna place you Plat 3, Plat 2, and it's gonna help you to have a head start, unlike, you know, the previous season where you had to start from Plat 4 or Gold 1. Now you can start from Plat 2 or something. It's gonna give you a head start, and that is by trying to get to the next rank, the next tier as much as possible is gonna help you out a ton. Alright, so I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Sorry for the lack of uploads, but I hope, you know, this was a good video, and I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you guys did watch until the end, why don't we type the word Octane in the comment section below? So if you guys do, you know, comment the word Octane, you're a G. I appreciate you so much if you did come this far in the video. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoy, and don't forget to join my Discord and like and subscribe. Thank you. See you.